Welcome back. We are doing Chapter 5, the notes for Sections 8 and 9 in the Algebra 2 book. This is Part 5 of the notes. Here we have the checkpoint at the bottom of page 3. The book, of course, in its amusing sense of humor, thinks that the entire checkpoint can be completed in the box. I think they're actually almost right here, but probably not. So I'll probably have to venture out of the box. I think you've got some space to the right on your paper, so it shouldn't be a complete disaster. Now, we're given a graph, and there are 3 x-intercepts. One of them is at -3, 0. One of them is at 1, 0. And one of them is at 4, 0. And because of that, we can write the general polynomial function. We know f of x equals, this is the tricky part, remember that we don't know the leading coefficient yet, so just a general a there. And then the first factor is going to be x plus 3, that corresponds with the one at 3, 0. And then the next factor is going to be x minus 1, that corresponds with the x-intercept at 1, 0. The final factor is going to be x minus 4, and that corresponds with the x-intercept at 4, 0. Now, that's all well and good. However, we're not quite finished because of the a, the leading coefficient part that we don't know about yet. So we have to be curious about other points, and you'll always be given one additional point on the graph. In this case, you're given the point 0, -4. So we are going to go ahead and we're going to use the point 0, -4. And we can take -4, substitute that in for the y value, or the actual function value. Still don't know what a is, but instead of x, it's 0 plus 3 in the first factor. Instead of x, it's 0 minus 1 in the second factor. And instead of x, it's 0 minus 4 in the third factor. Well, once you actually have a number in there, they multiply fairly nicely. 3 times -1 times -4 creates -12. So on the right, we're really looking at -12a. On the left, -4, just like before. So a equals 1/3. I realize, of course, that I was incorrect. It's not -12a. My apologies. It's +12a. So that means a equals -1/3, because 3 times -1 times -4 is +12. Excuse me. Anyway, once we have the correct value for a, we can go ahead and write the function all out with all of the information. -1/3 times x plus 3 times x minus 1 times x minus 4. That is the function. Now it's written in factored form. It's not written as a polynomial. To write it as a polynomial, we would have to FOIL it and then superFOIL it, but we have enough other practice doing that. That's the end of the checkpoint. That is also the end of the notes. Thank you for your time.